Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to share with you guys the results to my latest Wings of Fire design contest. It was up to you to create how you would look if you're brought into the world of WoF as a dragon from any of the tribes. Your creativity here was genuinely astounding and brought to life so many unique visions for the Sonas. I'm going to be showing off the top 20 today. But before we begin, a huge shout out to my patrons. Durv95, Thistle, Noobto, Pyronuke, Avril, Pancake, Escarada, Adequin, Alex Cleaver, Shadow Hunter, That One Seawing, Moonclaw, Isaac, Iris, Minecraft with 9, and Pantala Resident. Thank you all so much for supporting me. Links to their social medias are in the description down below. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. Coming in 20th, we have Cat. They chose for their Wings of Fire Dragon Sona to have an Icewing who heavily resembles their own personality. Forecast, as their name implies, is focused on documenting all the weather phenomena of the Ice Kingdom. If classical music existed in this world, they would be all over it. Their mind always wanders, and there's so much more to them than meets the eye. Get close and show yourself, and you'll wind up having somebody talkative and funny to be with. I absolutely adore the colors chosen for forecast scales, and I think this art piece just depicts them so well. Good job transferring yourself over to this universe so seamlessly. This character design is truly marvelous. It speaks to another level of beauty and complexity. Soaring at 19th, we have Blue Snack Creations, who submitted Leaf Sheep. They're an accurate representation of who this reader is, just carried into Wings of Fire. They're a Leaf Sea hybrid, which is so cool, oh my gosh, that enjoys doodling and snacking. Oh wow, this design is so lovely. Every choice feels so laced with effort and thought, and it's hard not to gush over how this entry turned out. I hope you feel really proud of yourself with this, because it is a type of great that left me in awe. Leaf Sheep would be totally amazing to see in the books, by the way. In 18th place, there's Jasper. They worked on Sidewinder, who is a Sandwing Dragonette with immense passion for acting, poison, and art making. Her personality changes depending on who she's with, so some moments she may be shy, and in others she's empowered and loud. Sandwing OCs, especially Sonas, are always so cool, but Sidewinder takes the cake entirely. This design seems so personality-telling and real. I love all the little accessories, the eye details, the artwork itself, and the wings. This is just one of those fan looks you won't get over for a long time. Thank you for sharing it with us. Flying into 17th, there's Oblateris. Their entry composed of Night Reader, an imaginative and respectful Night Ice hybrid. There are lots of ways people take characters like this, but the end result here is just extra special and unlike anything I've ever seen before. Night Reader's design feels so mystical and made with care, reflecting their tribe status in a way rarely depicted. The colors and design elements have me in love, and it's a piece well worthy to end up in this video. I've been thinking about it since I first saw it, because you are that good. 16th place gives us Nimbus_Cloud and Buzzard their submission. This Sky Sand hybrid takes on a totally different vision to the tribe combination than I have ever seen, resulting in the end pictured look being astoundingly good. Despite being unable to fly, Buzzard works with birds of prey to have them hunt alongside her. Might I just add that this might be one of the most creative spins I've ever had anyone do at the WoF OC. It sounds like the dream life to spend your days with avians in such a spectacular bond. This dragon's accessories, wing designs, horns, everything all culminate to one of the most amazing sonas I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. Coming in 15th is Basket Tail, who sent in Janilis. Meet this Silk Sea. Fantastic combination I've never really seen before, too. Though now living on a hybrid island, Janilis was actually mistaken as a royal when they hatched, due to their unique wing pattern. Their silk is hydrophobic and strong, and despite being a good warrior, they hate the battlefield truly. Okay, let's talk about how jaw-dropping those patterns and colors are. This character is so bright, and it reflects a lot of them as a Wafsona. The way elements from each tribe they're part of are so distinctly represented is amazing. Just amazing. Wow, stellar work all around on this. Thanks for entering the contest. In 14th, there's Diesel the Bat with Jumping Spider. Say hi to this super rad Rain Sand Dragon based on his artist. He's quiet around others, but loves being with everyone close to him. He's traveled the continents for all kinds of treasures and trinkets, and his scars are meant to be a representation of his disability shared by Diesel the Bat. This color palette is out of this world, holy cow. Jumping Spider is so creative, and I can't properly do him justice in just this video alone. I hope you keep creating, because this, I love it. Insane. Swooping into 13th place is Lizard Queen, the inventor of Liz, the sea sand hybrid. They described her as the perfect representation of who they are. Liz is a zoologist and taxonomy scientist, awesome, who hopes to categorize and research all animal life in the dragon world. Everything she finds, she draws and logs. I already am totally down for characters like this in general, but the fact that she's so much like you, I hope you get to do all these awesome things too, but in our world. Liz's mix of blue and yellow fit masterfully well together like this, and everything about the design just flows and fits. I need to glaze those wings real quick, because wow, are they just gorgeous. This dragon has a special shine to her that really drew me in. Incredible. In 12th, we've got Aspen XD, named after the very user themselves. Aspen is a nice mirror into the artist, and is basically if she were a leaf wing. Even some of the details you might think are minute are actually very important and personal, like Aspen's actual arm warmers being what the character has too. The amount of dedication put into achieving this end result has me actually willing to applaud. Such a pretty design. From the gold scales and patterns to the leaf looks all around and even the perfectly sheathed blade, this is phenomenal, and I'm glad I got to show it. Soaring at 11th, there's Juniper Toon 12. This sand rain dragon is social and adventurous with a love of the arts. Oh my goodness. Do you realize how much you nailed that gold and black combo? It's such a great mix with anything, but here, it gives so much life to the character and her design. Flawless execution of the expression, frills, fangs, and eyes. You can learn so much just by looking at her, which is great. If you make more dragons, I need to see them. You've got some genuine talent here that I feel honored to include as well. And now it's time for our top 10. Starting with Sunset Fireflies. Aptly named, Sunset the Night Sky Rain Tribrid is an Animus user and soon-to-be big sister, just like the creator behind this Sona. Whoa, everything about this looks so ethereal and beautiful. I can't get enough of it. Those jewels are gemstones, every part of her tribe or status being well represented, and everything else, the creativity really resonates here. It sticks with you. I can see richness in all the color shades and adoring details. Magnificently put together, Sunset. Landing at 9th, Artsy Dragon absolutely shines with this Mud Sky hybrid. They chose both tribes due to having been born in the mountains and going on lots of wilderness adventures with their family. What an extra special backstory for an astonishingly made dragon. This art style is so sick and cool too. Like, what? The creative liberty you took is perfect. I mean, come on. Just look at this, y'all. Do I need to say more? So good. Regal Moon reached 8th place and submitted Sunspot, a D&D inspired hive sand. Totally reckless and unpredictable in her adventuring, Sunspot is a force to be reckoned with for sure. But don't let it distract you from her love of her friends and her passion for painting. This creative dragon fought Vecna in an actual campaign, which is honestly just awesome. I rarely see hive sand hybrids, so this just shocked me with how each feature was depicted. The spots, especially on the wings, are memorable beyond belief. It speaks odes to your talent and skill. Adventure on, Regal Moon. I play D&D too. In 7th, there's Owly, maker of Sage. This leaf mod dragon is a picture of how the artist wears mostly natural colors in real life that match this character's scales. Even down to just the most personal details, thoughts, and expressions. The 2 brown spots on her front left foot represent true freckles on their face, and the cream markings on their feet represent their essentially permanent sock tan lines from playing tennis. Even Owly's love of birds is there, placed with the feather Sage has. I mean, I could dote for an eternity about how many experiences and personality traits were evidently poured into this creation, but it honestly just speaks for itself, with this level of quality and stunning visuals. Wow, what a special character to get to talk about. I love her. 6th place brings Violet Sparks, who worked on this lovely night sand right here. The jewelry present is reminiscent of how Violet wears a lot of rings, bracelets, and chokers in real life, which is super cool. Their love of stars and the color purple bleed into the Wafsona, painting a nice picture of a quiet but sometimes rowdy character, an intentional and welcome blend of both tribes they're based on. Wonderful job on this. We're in the top 5 now, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking around. This gives us Ava Jogo, who sent in Glisk. As they stated, at first glance, Glisk may just seem to be a discolored Skywing. However, this mysterious Sona is actually linked to the Nightwings through a faint seer bloodline. Although sweet, she's in tune with the emotions and thoughts in everybody's heads. Anxiety is present often, but Glisk wants to make others feel better, and is the type of dragon to stop and admire the natural beauty of the world. Oh gosh, these colors are another magnitude of gorgeous. Do you realize how spectacular this is all around? Glisk feels so inviting and special in more ways than one, and it's a result of the genuine kindness and care that were involved in every step of the creation process. From those soft, gentle stars on their wings to the tips of their horns, this is something else in the best way. Flying into 4th is Magpie Hound, maker of this gloriously great Sea Knight hybrid. They called Magpie a me-wing, which might actually be the best thing ever. I'm stealing that nomer. She lives in an underwater cave near Pyria, and a waterproof messenger bag. An artist and reader by nature, Magpie is just awesome and a wonderful mirror to this fan's own life. Her shyness makes her special. Those outstanding and popping purples, aquatic markings, and even bag additions. I knew I was seeing something that had to be in this video when I stumbled upon this submission. Wow. Just wow. Magpie is the best. Eric's 1/3 was Solitude, a Sand Knight mix. Despite possessing silver teardrop scales, Solitude isn't actually a mind reader. They're an empath, which is how the Eric's feels about who they are. Living in the rainforest with their Nightwing father, Solitude enjoys getting to see her outlaw mother and her parents' continuing romance, despite their circumstances. Artistic in every way, especially when it comes to fan fiction, I can see every outlet of creativity absorbed into this ultimate design. Top 3 material for sure. I mean, come on. This is the type of look I'd expect to see in an official book series or movie. Y'all have cinema level skill, because this is gorgeous and stunning and beautiful and literally everything nice all at once. Those fading colors, everything, yes please. Soaring into second, Glory submitted this jaw-droppingly, otherworldly Silk Rain Sona. Glory's own dyed hair served as inspiration for the scale colors, which might just be one of the most awesome decisions made for this. It all comes together so nicely. This dragon crochets with her silk, and it's her own form of art she's into. She definitely writes fanfiction, and her reigning half is meant to be due to the artist changing her hair color so much. I mean, this might just be the prettiest and best silk rain I've ever seen in my entire life. This is museum-worthy, people. The glow and radiance one art piece managed to have is wild. Just wild. The wings and tail are to die for, and a testament to talent. I can't even put my thoughts into words. And last but most certainly not least, give a big round of applause to Romcom in first place. My soul literally left my body when I saw this because of how spellbinding it is. Say hello to an autumn-themed Leafwing inspired by Romcom's love of these colors. There's just a spark to this design that I cannot explain. It's so pretty in a natural way and reminiscent of the world. I love the character's smile here and how inviting it is. This is a fabulous Wings of Fire Sona that speaks volumes without having to shout. It's elegantly crafted and just gorgeous. I can't put it any other way. This is something else, and I adore every emotion and trait it portrays. Striking. I'm happy to give this our first place spot. I had hundreds upon hundreds of these sent in by you guys, and I was proud of every single one. This fandom, please never stop creating. Each and every one of you is so loved and talented and amazing. What you make is special, so don't change a thing about it all. What did you guys think about this video? Can you talk about the dragons you made in the comments below? Which stood out to you the most? Let me know. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.